Hello, friends. Here's another episode of Anarchist Child Custody. It's been a while since I've made a video about this or on this subject because I've been kind of busy trying to engage Lori Giacomelli in a dialogue about care and custody of our daughter, Bella Angel McCraw. Now, today was really good because I got an email from Lori today. I sent her a letter. Well, let me start at the beginning. First off, I finally got a decision in my Veterans Administration claim for PTSD. They finally issued me the decision, and they paid me on the 19th. On the morning of the 20th, I sent flowers to Bella. Flowers, a I love you balloon, and chocolate. Big box of chocolate. And I wrote a note, hey, Bella, thank you very much for your, Father's Day card, because it was really touching that I got it before Father's Day. That was very nice. I'm very thankful for that. And, I left my telephone number, expecting that, I might be able to get, be able to have a conversation with my daughter. Or somebody might call and say, yeah, we got it, or whatever. That was really nice. That was really thoughtful of you, Chris. We really appreciate it. Did I get any such, feedback? No. So it's been another week. And after, it was like 3 or 4 days that I've been waiting for a reply from Lori or for a phone call, I wrote a letter. And I just said, please contact me regarding, support and custody. Let's open a dialogue. Let's talk about it. All right. So I guess she received the letter because today I got an email message from her. And it says, this is from Lori Giacomelli. And this is June 28th, 2013. It's been almost 2 years since I've spoke to Bella. Okay. There's nothing to discuss as far as custody and support. You have proven you are unable to care for a child physically, emotionally, and financially. She remembers you as being mad all the time. The same day she made your card, she said that you made her feel invisible and sad. Well, of course not, because I'm not there. She said, even though you were a bad daddy, she still loves you. Oh, really? Well, how often do you take her out fishing, Lori? I took her to the park almost every day that it wasn't freezing or raining. So what was the problem? I don't understand, Anyway. I suggest you accept it for what it is and appreciate what communication you do have with her. I don't have any. That's the problem. She is happy, secure, well cared for, and surrounded by people who love her as she should be. Lori. And this is how I responded. I said, really? Why did you have me come out there and pay the bills, leave Bella with me all day alone for 9-10 months? I'm going to be sending you money and Bella things anyway because I'm able and care about my child. I have PTSD symptoms all the time because I think the pedophile down the street is going to kidnap Bella. I don't need you or the state to give me permission to see Bella. She's able to do that on her own. And what will you say if I knock on the door one day? Call cops and have Papa taken away? It's a price I will pay if necessary. An event Bella will remember for a lifetime. Why not share in the happiness that Bella could have by having a father that loves her as much as life? I'm kind of busy right now, so don't expect that knock on the door today, but the longer you make me yearn to talk to Bella, it could be real soon. Up to you. It's your decision that deprives Bella of necessary resources, demands I take action so I can sleep at night. And, Chris McCraw, my contact information. And, right now, I'm like acquiring all kinds of like toys and things that I'm going to, I guess maybe I'll ship out next week or something. And, because I really feel bad that I wasn't able to provide better for them, but finally the VA agrees. I'm 100% disabled, so it's not like there wasn't a reason behind it, so where's the empathy, where's the compassion in somebody that's sick, who wasn't violent, who was productive, because I was paying the bills, and I was watching Bella. I'm not sure why you arbitrarily came back on that one day, flat $500 on the table, and demanded I leave. You've never shared that with me. And, and I complied, even though I didn't have to, and did I take that $500? No, I gave it to you. I gave it back to you, and I believe you gave it to Haven, so, I'm such a bad guy. Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to give you guys the resources, the things you need so you can continue to have a good quality of life. I care about that, and it would just seem that you might want to be interested in what's going on with me, and it's just outrageous, and it makes me feel really bad some days, but I know one of these days Bella is going to seek me, she's going to remember her papa coming by and the cops dragging him away all the time because he loves her. He wants to see her. He wants to have a normal father-daughter relationship, because it's really important, because my oldest daughter was murdered, and I think that's going to happen to Bella. And that's reality. That's not a figment of my imagination. I mean, that's reality. Katie's dead. I'll never talk to her again. I'll never see her again. And it brings me a lot of distress to not be able to see Bella. So, if you really cared about getting Bella the things she needs, then, one of them isn't precluding her from having a father involved in her life, because you're just stacking the world against her, There's lots of problems with that. I was just watching some NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, videos last night, and, I'm not a shrink, and, maybe I'm being totally subjective or whatever, but man, it seems like Lori has a lot of those characteristics. I'm not going to say I call them symptoms, but she's a lot of those characteristics, and not exactly how this one woman was describing it on YouTube. Oh my God, her mother was dreadful, even more dreadful, but she still didn't. One of the primary things that she complained about was that she was not able to have a loving, normal relationship with her father, even though her father wanted to. Her mother was being vindictive and denying her access to her father. So it definitely has an effect on the child. And despite any perfect situation you may have right now, it could be better. It could be better. So where's the wisdom in denying this additional help? It just doesn't make sense. I'm not going to be vindictive anymore. I'm going to hook Lori Giacomelli up with a debit card, and I'm going to be putting like $500 a month on it every time I get paid. And you know, I don't need the state of Ohio to demand that I pay child support. I don't need to be on no birth certificate, and I don't need social pressure to do the right thing. That's what anarchism is all about, and that is why I'm documenting and demonstrating this. One, for a historical record that Bella can look back at later and know what's going on, because nobody else is sharing this information. And I'm not even sure. That's the whole problem. So, if she would put me in on the loop, things could be a lot more productive. Instead of me going out and buying toys and junk and stuff, if she would call me up and say, gosh, Bella could really use some shoes, swimsuit, it's summertime, she could use some shorts, some stuff, Man, you got it. Just gotta tell me. But she won't. And that, I don't know, that just, to me, puts a big question mark on everything that she asserts, And I'm still, even now that I've got the resources, I could go get a lawyer, I could go out there and do that right now. I've got a life, And even though this is very important, unfortunately, she's not cooperating to make things easier. So for me to stop what I'm doing and go to try to take care of this, which would bring me a lot of peace, it would free up a lot of energy, and I'd probably be so much better. But I can't justify doing that right now because, like I said, I got so many things going on, and I am a productive person. I'm not the piece of shit she claims I am. Whatever, man. Anyway, this is Chris McCraw, iMercury, with your Anarchist child custody update.